everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with a layout, and this is a page kit that I put together a few months ago, I would say, and I just grabbed 4 photos. There's tons of papers in this, and I think I like this one, Family Vacation. I have no idea, first of all, which background I'm going to use. There is tons of stuff in here. So if I use this as the background, I won't be able to use this. But maybe I can use the black for the background. Decisions. Don't think I want to use gray. Definitely not that. But maybe the black. Oh, I don't know. I was thinking maybe adding some blue. I usually don't like to mix my colors. You know, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe because of this, it has some pink, some red, and some blue. And those are navy blue, but close enough to black, I would say. Or if I use this as the background, then maybe I can use this. You know, the Great Outdoors Mountain Adventures. And this is what we were doing this vacation. Not this specific, these specific pictures. This was, I mean, we're still on a mountain, but it was just a little trail. It's like not even a kilometer. It's really small trail. And then we get to this, you know, waterfalls, which is pretty cool. But maybe I can do something like this. But I think I like it on the black. And maybe with the red. There's too much paper, first of all, for me to use all on this layout. That is a guarantee. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with this one here. That is just too much. So the first thing I gotta do is, okay, do I want to use black as the background, or do I want to use red? Unless I remat this, what could I mat it on if I wanted? I just like it because it says Family Vacation. What could I mat it on? Maybe some black cardstock, or maybe right on this. That's what I gotta decide, because as soon as I start cutting, that's it. I'm gonna have to go with it. Maybe I don't think I want the gray. I like the gray though, to maybe mat the photos if I'm gonna do on the background of this instead of red. Maybe mat with the gray and then use some of these patterns to accent. I think I'm going to go with the black. I just have to make a decision, or I'm going to be here all day. And that's not that's not what I need to do today. I need to get things done. I don't know if I'm going to do that blue. I don't know. I kind of don't like it. Maybe I can do some of this. Probably not. I think I might just do that pink. And that's fine. That pink, and maybe this, you know, like going here, going there. Maybe that. And then the photos, I'd like to use all 4. Of course, you know, like there's part of the head cut off, but when you have a big group like that, and my nephew was doing it on purpose to get his head cut off too. He didn't want to take a picture. He's stubborn, but he's here. So I'm hoping, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to use all 4 pictures, but this picture and this picture, I can use either or, because, you know, maybe I can do that like that. And then this down here. Don't think it's either one or the others of those. So let's get rid of that. And then, or gray. Let's go with gray. Let's just, you know what? And it doesn't matter because all I have to do is flip it over if I want the red. So I'm not wrecking it, I guess. So I'll put this one picture alone, and I'll put about 1/8 of an inch of a mat around it. Okay. So it's been kind of a weird few weeks. We're still staying at, you know, we're seasonal campers, so we're still there. Okay, I'm just wondering if I should try to fit it in this and just cut a little bit of this photo. I think that's what I'll do. And I'm sitting down and I don't feel like getting my small trimmer for photos. So guess what? I'm just going to use my trimmer and I'm just going to trim it down. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird, I don't know, few weeks. It's been busy. You know, we're already in August. Yesterday, Mason started hockey again. It's like, what? It's just been a little, I think a little weird because where I live, they've opened up everything. And that's kind of causing me some stress because I don't know, you know, other places are not doing well where they've opened up. And I'm like, why are you opening up now? Like, we were doing so well and we're not at where we need to be as far as, you know, people being protected, and it's causing me a bit of stress. Not gonna lie, it's causing me some stress. I'm still wearing my mask because it's just stressing me out because I can see it, you know, blowing up. And I don't know, we're just causing me stress. So that's why I was like, you know what? I've done a lot of pages because I do pages for my Patreons or my patrons. So like this month, that's regular ones is 12 plus the live. So that's 15. That's 15 right there. And for the summer, I mean, that's really good, right? Because we're all busy. Like I said, we're still at our campsite. So there's always stuff going on there. Just seems that every weekend it's somebody's birthday. So we're celebrating somebody's birthday. Last weekend we had even like karaoke and stuff. I didn't sing because I would totally, you know, everybody would leave. Let me put it that way. Everybody would leave because I am not a singer. Not even a little bit. So but I enjoy listening to it. So that was last weekend. And I think we didn't have one the weekend before that, but somebody else did at the campsite. They had like a band playing, or at the campground, not campsite, at the campground. So there was music to be listened to, because I mean, you're at a campground, you hear everything, and it goes till about midnight, so that's not too bad, you know. Then you can go to sleep. I mean, you can still stay up if you want, as long as you don't make too much noise. So that, I'm going to put that there to put the date. I'll put this one here. So, you know, we're doing quite a bit of, how do you say, socializing at the campsite. And and this might surprise a lot of people, but I'm kind of an introvert. So it really puts me out of my comfort zone for sure. Because, you know, even, you know, doing lives, and it's still not face to face. So it's totally different. But I'm definitely an introvert. And even, you know, during all those, I'm not the one, you know, bubbling from one group to another. I tend to, you know, stay in one area, and I kind of chat from my area. That's just my personality, and I enjoy the comings and goings and all that, but I like to see it from afar. Not from afar, but you know what I mean, from my sitting position. Okay, I wasn't one of the ones singing. I can say that. Okay, so I like that family vacation. I kind of put all the photo group there, and then those two together, and then we'll just. Oh, I don't have any other pattern papers. We got to fix that. So usually what I like to do is, I don't know, maybe put that just a little bit here at the end, and maybe a little bit at this end. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it so it's underneath the photo and down. I think I like that idea better. Kind of contains it. Or should I bring it up a little bit? We'll see. What about here? Maybe I can put some here too. Or maybe I can put some of this up here. Should I try to put a little bigger piece there? Okay, I don't like that take me away anyway. So let's see. Maybe something like this. Cut a little bit off here. I don't know if you can hear Diesel. He's whining downstairs. Hopefully not. I should go turn the fan on. It kind of blocks the sound. Okay, so you might hear the fan now, but I think it's more like, that's more like a white noise. I want to get this done. So usually I would wait till there's no noise, but during the day, you know, people are hustling and bustling, so it's a fact of life. So I try to usually start a little earlier in the days, so Josh is sleeping. Diesel doesn't live here anymore, but he comes over for play dates. So today's a play date. So today Ace is having a play date with Diesel. We sure miss him, but it is what it is. And we still get him for play dates. They might move away though, so that'll be sad. Might move away out west, so that'll be sad. I'll take him for play dates until they do. So we'll start gluing down. You know, it's been a while since I've done a layout. It's upside down. Oh no. Without a purpose, if you will. Because for Patreon, there's always, you know, a challenge or a sketch. So I got kind of a purpose, if you will, for lack of better term, a purpose for the layout. So I know, okay, I gotta, you know, this is what the challenge is. So that's the purpose of the layout. Or I'm using this sketch. It's been a while since I've just kind of just went with the flow. And I find if you wait too long to do that, it kind of messes up, not your mojo. I won't say it messes up your mojo. It just, it's harder for me to just wing it. So I think definitely, you know, having challenges and all that really has its place. I've been creating tons of layouts, but it's also good to change it up. That's why it's always good to change it up. Always change it up. So I thought today I would do a layout. Of course, it's clogged. So let's get a little something to unclog it. There we go. And then we'll glue this down. Oh, it's kind of sticky. Of course, because I just put glue on it. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. Here, right here. Okay, let's wipe that up. Let's put this photo here. Just like that. I kind of like, it kind of brightened up that corner, so I like that. Let's keep gluing down. Let's keep gluing down. Yeah, no, I really like having challenges because it's making scrapbooking layouts way faster, and it's nice to have a challenge and, you know, get the layouts, a layout with a purpose. And today, not having a challenge, it's like, ooh, I didn't know where to start. I didn't know where to start. So, but it's good to change it up. Okay. Okay. I'm going to ink the edges of everything. I think that went with this. When I lifted it up there, I kind of messed up how I had my stuff laid out. So I hope I can get it back. And I've had a bunch of people say, well, just take a picture of it, which is an amazing idea. I used to do that all the time, but I film with my phone now. So I can't do that. I can't do that no more, because I film with my iPhone. Talking about that, today I'm not upgrading because I'm like, you know what? My phone is still awesome. I don't see the purpose of upgrading just to upgrade. I have a phone that has 256 gigs. So I have tons of storage on my phone. Like, I just feel like I don't want to, waste money. So I'm not upgrading. But everybody was telling me, because my phone was due to upgrade, I think in March. Yes, in March. And I was talking to my daughter, and she's like, because we're at the trailer and the Wi-Fi there really is not good. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm using up my data because I only had 7 gigs. I'm using up my data, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but Mom, just change your plan and you'll get way more data. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So anyway, I said, yeah, but then I have to commit to another plan or another phone. She's like, no, you can change your data without your phone. So I went to check, and I hate waiting online for hours. Hate it. But I went today and just logged in, and I could do it without talking, like waiting an hour and a half on the phone. Like, I just don't have time for that. I'm a busy woman. So when I went and I could do it online. My plan that I was paying before, let's say the first part was like $80, $85. Doesn't sound bad. But then I was paying an extra $35. It was a little bit more than, I think it was 103. That's what it was. 103 plus 35. So it was $138 a month. Plus, there was my son on that, right? And we were sharing the data or whatever. So I went and looked, and I was able to change it. It was $85 for their regular plan instead of 103. So huge savings right there. I got 35 gigs, 35 gigs instead of 7. And then I got, then I went and checked for my son, which his was 89. I was able to get it for 80, so $10 off. Then when I went to go through, it said, oh, it's a second line, so an extra $10 off. It went down to 70. And, I didn't go 85 for him because I'm like 30. He's mostly home all the time anyway. So I'm like, 30 gigs is enough. And so I saved $85 between the two plans. And now, when I finished, it said it was shareable. So really, he's almost like he doesn't go out. So really, I got 65 gigs now. So maybe, it won't suck as much at the campsite, because I'll have some data. Which, you know what? The great thing is, I was 16 books behind, and because I can only connect to the internet like really late or really early, or sometimes whenever it feels like it, I've been doing a lot of reading. And another thing is, I've been reading a lot of Kindle Unlimited, because I've been paying for Kindle Unlimited and I haven't been using it. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to cancel it. And I'm like, you know what? I like Riley Marie here on YouTube. She's a booktuber. And there's a lot of books on Kindle Unlimited that she's been talking about. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to look into that. So I went from 16 books behind. And I think last night, was it last night or the night before? I finished a book. And it went to 6. I'm 6 books behind. They're not like 400-page books. They're all like 200, 250. And there's a few novellas. But it's, you know what? I was in a big reading slump. And it's taken me out of that reading slump. And I'm reading all kinds of books. So, yay. That's good. Okay, should I put, no, that's going to be my title. So that's good. I hate that when there's that extra thing here. Okay, I have these. Let's see if I can somehow just give me a little spot to journal, maybe? Let's see if I can figure something out. And it might add a little something to the layout. I know I have 3 embellishment clusters already. That's okay. I need a journaling spot. Ooh, I kind of like this. I like that. I likey. I'm going to tuck it in. I don't need a lot of journaling. And I kind of like to do something with my journaling. And I don't count it as a embellishment spot. I just count it as my journaling spot, if you will. You know, the only rule in scrapbooking is that there is no rules. So, you know what? And it's going to make it so I have a spot here to use that last one instead of not having that used up. Okay, I like that. I don't need a lot of journaling. And I find there's a spot here. I'm just going to mention it because every time I don't, people say, oh, where did you get those viewfinders? Where did you get those tags? Most of these are all embellishments from our digital shop. So, and all our bundles are on for 50%. So the viewfinders, the tags, the circles, the labels, what else? The tabs, the arrows, those are all from our digital files. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And like I said, they come in all different colors and also all different shapes. And the bundles are on for 50%. And if you're, and the rest are on for 25% off. And if you're a patron, you get an extra 25% on the single files, not the bundles, but the single files. So you can have the digital files for, you know, basically 50% off all the time. And that's for the gold members. And that's it. That's going to complete this layout. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.